Hey everyone, it's Heather Nichols for Tailored Expressions. Today I have a pair of Halloween cards and coordinating tags to share with you that are just too cute to spook. I'm creating the cute ghosties for my project with the Ghost Hugs Die and Clear combo set. I'm using the Boo Sentiment from the Ghoul Vibes stamp set and the coordinating dies. I'm using the Celestial Skies background stamp, the Little Bits Stars die, and the A2 Layer Stacklets die collection. For ink, I'm using Nocturne VersaFine Clair, Pink Champagne, and Honeydew Melon. For splatters, I'm using Chocolate Truffle Liquid Watercolor, Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed-Proof White ink, and a water brush. I'm using 1x3 thin foam strips and multi-medium matte. And finally, for my tags, I'll be using Burlap Twine. I'm starting off by die cutting the pieces for my ghosties. I'm cutting the ghost body out of sugar cube cardstock, and then I cut out the rest of the pieces from sweet potato pie cardstock, black glitter cardstock, and candy corn cardstock. Next, I'm adding the faces to the ghost bodies. I'm creating a template in my MISTI to line everything up. In the clear set, there are 3 faces to choose from. I used all of them on the projects that I'm sharing today, and I stamped the faces using Nocturne VersaFine Clair ink. There are cheeks in the clear stamp set that you can add to the ghost faces. I stamped these onto each of the ghosts using Pink Champagne ink. You can create a banner to spell out the word boo using the elements from the Ghost Hug set. I'm taking the banner pieces and I'm stamping the letters onto them using Nocturne VersaFine Clair ink. Next is assembling the accessories to dress up the ghosties. I'm adding the bands to the witch hat. I'm putting the treat buckets together, and I'm assembling the boo banners with liquid adhesive. I love using my magnets with my glass mat to hold everything together while the adhesive dries. I added splatters to the ghosts and the accessories using Chocolate Truffle Liquid Watercolor and Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed-Proof White ink. I picked up the color on my brush and then tapped the brush over my finger to add the splatters. Once everything was dry, I dressed up the ghosties with the hats, the treat buckets, the boo banners, and the bows. Now these ghosties are ready to add to cards or create into tags or whatever you would like to celebrate Halloween. For the cards I'm creating, I'm stamping a background using the Celestial Skies background stamp, using Honeydew Melon ink on Honeydew Melon cardstock. And then for the ghosts that don't have the boo banner, I'm adding the Boo Sentiment from the Ghoul Vibes stamp set. I'm stamping the Boo Sentiment onto candy corn cardstock with Nocturne VersaFine Clair ink. Off camera, I cut out the sentiments with the coordinating die. I also cut out stars using the Little Bit Star die from black glitter cardstock to embellish both my cards and my tags. I'm putting my cards together first, starting with adding that background panel stamped with the Celestial Skies background to an A2 panel of Toffee Cardstock. I did trim down my background panel using one of the dies from the A2 Layer Stacklets die collection, and I'm adhering it in place with the 1x3 thin foam strips. I also used the thin foam adhesive to adhere the ghost to the background panel, and then for this particular card I added that Boo Sentiment. I added the black glitter cardstock stars across the design. When I was happy with the placement, I adhered them in place with multi-medium matte using my pick and place tool. I assembled the second ghosty card. This time I didn't use the Boo Sentiment because this ghost is holding the boo banner. These last 2 ghosties are going to be tags to attach to a treat bucket or bag or gift or whatever you can think of. I added a few black glitter cardstock stars to each of the ghosts with multi-medium matte, and then I added the Boo Sentiment to the ghost that isn't holding the banner. To make the tags just a little sturdier, I cut an additional ghost body from sugar cube cardstock to layer behind each of the tags. I'm using a hole punch to punch a hole at the top of each of the ghosts. I did have to move the bow on that first ghost, but I did put it back when I was done punching the hole. And then I added a length of burlap twine to the top of each tag. Finally, I added my card panels to top fold sugar cube card bases. Here's a closer look at the projects that I created today featuring the Ghost Hugs Die and Clear combo set. It's going to be super fun to send these ghosties out to celebrate Halloween. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you're inspired to do a little Halloween crafting. You can find all of the supplies that I used to create these projects in the Tailored Expressions web store at tailoredexpressions.com. Thanks so much for joining me today, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our crafty videos.